Hello Leo, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please check your subscription status and maybe do that every time you come in for the next little while, as the glitch is still there. People are subscribing one day and coming back the next and they're unsubscribed. So I don't know what's going on. Apparently it's being fixed, but it's not yet. So thank you for your being so diligent in it. I appreciate it. Thank you to everyone also who has donated to my channel. You have no idea what that means to me. This is what I do for a living, so every little bit helps. Thank you. Also want to remind you that it is a general reading. It's definitely not going to resonate completely with everyone. It's take what resonates and leave the rest behind, and take a look at your moon and rising and Venus signs, as that'll give you a much bigger, more broader, well-rounded view of the timeline. We're ready. Let's go. First card out, Leo, is Three of Cups. Nice. Then you have the Six of Cups, and you'll get to see the cards better as we go through the spread. Seven of Swords. This is the good tarot, by the way. Ooh, Ten of Cups. Nice. Patience. Okay, so this is the center card of your spread and becomes part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. Four of Wands. Ten of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. Whoa. Okay, bottom of the deck. Transformation. And that, combined with the Patience card, is part of your overall energy. Wow, okay. So this is where you're at-ish, because time is an illusion. This is where you're headed, or you need to head. This is your possible outcome. The rest of the cards in between are your journey from point A to point B, and like I said, these are your overall energy. So just give me a quick minute here to take a look at your cards. Get a feel for the energies and any messages coming through. Okay, so your overall energy is the Patience card, which is the Temperance card in the regular decks, the other decks, and Transformation or Death, right? So you're definitely going through some kind of a growth period. Things are literally disintegrating from your life. Things are being released, and it could be people, it could be situations, it could be, you know, maybe you're moving your home, maybe you're selling a home, you could be selling any other kind of property, but it's releasing. It could just be a way of thinking, a way of feeling, but it's releasing. Then you have the Queen of Wands underneath there, who is gaining and becoming very heart-centered. Okay, so the Patience card. This is all about timing. See the clock on her chest? I'm trying to get rid of the glare for you. There you go. It is about having patience, because this is all about divine timing. And when I say divine timing, what that really means is when you're ready. You're going through a growth period here, you know, working through some dark times, some shadow stuff. And so you're needing to be patient, because things just are not going to be the way you want them to be or need them to be until it's the right time. And like I said, the timing is when you're ready, when that work is done, when you've gone through that transformation or that transition and you're healed. You come out the other side, right? First card is the Three of Cups. So this is all about being in that place of being content and happy and playful and being at peace within. She looks very peaceful, very calm and content, and she's got it covered, is what I'm hearing. She's got 3 shells and 3 pearls, 1 in each of the shells, and she's got it covered. She's carrying 1 in her tail, 1 in her one arm, and 1 in the other hand. She's handling this. This is where you're at. You're in a place of, you're containing, you're handling. But you are longing for something. You've got the 6 of Cups next, and look at you here. This is a longing for something from the past. It could be a situation. It could be a partnership. It could be a person, a feeling. It could be in a current relationship. You just want to go back to the way it was. The way you used to get along, the way you used to talk to each other, the way it felt. This could be, some of you could be in a relationship and longing for somebody else that you were in a relationship with. Some of you are in a relationship longing for the old way it felt in this relationship. It's going to be different for all of you, but you are definitely longing for something from the past. And then you move into the 7 of Swords. Did I go through, this is where you're at, this is where you're headed? I can't remember if I did. I'm sorry if I'm repeating, but this is where you're at. Time is an illusion. So that's ish. This is where you're headed, where you're possibly headed. This is your possible outcome. All the cards between point A and point B are your journey from point A to point B. There. Okay. So it's 7 of Swords. She's wearing a mask, and look at the nose on the mask. It's fairly long. So she's hiding something. She's hiding some kind of truth. Now, the word that came to me with the 3 of Cups was containing. And I didn't understand it then, but I think I'm getting it now with the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is all about concealment. And she's also wearing a mask with a long nose. So this is like the Pinocchio syndrome, right? It's hiding your true feelings, which isn't necessarily a lie. To me, a lie is speaking an untruth. But if you're not telling the truth, is it a lie? According to the mask, there's something not being, there's a truth not being told here. And it's being contained, concealed. And both of these cards here, they're flanking the 6 of Cups. This longing, this is what's being contained. You're not letting anyone else see this. You're containing that or concealing it within yourself, this longing that you have. So it feels to me like for some of you, you are currently in a partnership. Now, if you're in that partnership and everything's going just great, there's no longing, whatever, then this is you longing for something else from the past, and you're not letting your person know about it. Some of you are single, and for whatever reason, you're not letting anybody know about this longing. And then you have the 10 of Cups. This is the ultimate fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. That's what you're containing. It's right underneath the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups also is about celebrating something on an emotional level. So happy that you're wanting to celebrate it. And it's right above the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. And I think that's what you're longing for, emotional fulfillment. And it possibly is from someone with someone from the past. Maybe you had emotional fulfillment in the past and you're not with that person anymore. Maybe it's with the person you're with. It's just, you don't get along the way you used to, and it used to be this, and that's what you want to go back to. But we come back to overall energy, right? It's about timing. It's all about divine timing. And that divine timing, again, is your growth or their growth or both of you. There's transitioning going on here. And then you step into the Four of Wands. This is a card about stability. It can represent a twin flame partnership because the Four of Wands, when you see them in the other cards, I mean, even up here, they're short, but that could be 1111, right? It's not my twin flame card, but it is known as a twin flame card. But it definitely, the Four of Wands is all about reunion. Union, reunion, coming together, connecting. But she's sitting quite comfortably on this stone formation, playing the flute. She's just allowing. She's waiting. She's being happy and content while she waits. But if you notice, she's got a mask on like the girl above in the Seven of Swords, but it's becoming transparent. It's translucent right now, so it's becoming transparent. So by the time you reach this place here on this journey, this path, you're getting closer to allowing this to come out. Maybe what it comes down to is you letting the person know that you're longing for them, that you want them back in your life, or letting the person you're with know just exactly what it is you miss about that relationship that you're in. Ten of Swords is the next place you head into. And again, she's wearing the mask still, but it's also still translucent. Okay, it's not transparent, but it is still translucent. And if you notice, it's the Ten of Swords, but in this deck it's 10 feathers. She's trying to keep one in air, mid-flight. She's trying to keep things afloat, is what she's trying to do. And so for those of you in a relationship longing for somebody else, this is you trying to keep things afloat in the relationship you're in until the right time to move on into letting the other person know how you feel. And again, if that's the case, you already know there's something wrong in the partnership you're in because you're longing for somebody else, right? This isn't for those of you, this isn't a message for those of you in a happy relationship. Those of you in the happy relationship that are just longing for something from the past in this relationship, this is you trying to keep things afloat to get back to that place. It's a lot of work. That's why it's the Ten of Swords. You know, it's a lot of work. There's a lot of pain involved here. A lot of... this can also be about the deceit that's going on here, because diagonally it's in line with the Seven of Swords and the Pinocchio syndrome. This is keeping something to yourself. It's concealing something until it's the right time to release it in the 10. So you go from the Seven of Swords to the Ten of Swords down here, which means you're working your way up to that place of releasing it, because the 10 is an ending. You let go. You set this down. And then it becomes a 1, which is a brand new beginning. That is the Ace of Swords, which is the truth. When you reach this place, you're about ready to tell the truth. And that takes you to the Ten of Pentacles, which is the truth about what it is that you want, this long-term partnership, this happy home life. It's all about loyalty and friendship and connection, abundance, financial abundance, love abundance, joy abundance. You just want that happy home life with someone long-term. And it's underneath the Six of Cups, which is the longing card. You're longing for this, But you're needing to be patient because you have to go through this growth period, or somebody does. Someone's going through evolution here, evolving, growing, transforming. The situation could be transforming. But whoever it is, you've got the Queen of Swords in the outcome position. You're not talking to them. You're not communicating, or haven't been communicating, and you still aren't. And she is still wearing a mask. It is translucent, but she's still wearing a partial mask. And look at this bird, this owl that's here. Huge. It's white. It's a snow owl. Owls are all about wisdom and knowledge. It's interesting. It's being brought to my attention that owls are, what's the word? Why can't I think of it? Help me with the word, angels. Thank you. They're nocturnal, meaning they are night creatures. They're of the night. I'm not sure why they're... Maybe some of you are night owls. Maybe your person is a night owl. I don't know why that's being made pertinent. Maybe that'll come out if we clarify this card. But the Queen of Swords in this deck, this could be your person, Leo. This would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But it doesn't necessarily have to be your person, okay? It can be the energy that's here. And the Queen of Swords in this deck, she's not the Ice Queen like she is in the other decks. She's somebody that's quite willing to work with what she's got on her plate. She's quite willing to open up and have that conversation. She wants to solve the issue. She wants to cut out all the garbage that's between you and her. And this is where you get to. Although there maybe has been no communication in regards to this longing, I feel like when you reach this place, that's when the communication takes place. Okay, let's clarify. Where are we starting, angels? What would you like to clarify? Okay, they're showing me the three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Now, we're going to clarify this, apparently this whole row in one go, because the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords flanking the Six of Cups, it's like Spirit is saying it's a group. You can't split this up. It's, the longing is being contained and concealed. So that's what we're doing. We're going to clarify that whole row. Okay. Never been guided to do that before, but that's what we're doing. Queen of Pentacles. So this could be the person from the past you're longing for. This would be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could just be the energy of your person, which would be very grounded, very balanced, a very nurturing, loving, caring, giving individual, because that's what the earth signs are all about. She also is known as the wife of the queens. She is the wife material, and it's just because she is such a nurturing individual. She's the wife and mother, right? So whoever your person is, that's what you want. You want them to be in your life as your wife. So that, and again, it's above the 10 of Pentacles, right? And the Patience card. So if this is somebody that you were with in the past and you're no longer with them and you're longing for them, It wasn't the right timing. That's why it didn't work out. Right? But you want this long-term. They were very loyal. And they were possibly your best bud. And you want this back. You want this long-term relationship with them. You want to marry this person. Some of you, okay? Those of you that are in a relationship already that's good, this is the energy. You're longing for that energy to come back. Maybe this person was this caring, giving, loving, nurturing, wonderfully grounded individual, and something happened. And that's not quite where you're at anymore, and you just want to get back there. You want to get back to that part of it. Maybe there's been a lot of conflict and chaos in the partnership, okay? Then you have the moon. Yeah, uncertainty. But you notice that the girl on this card, she's being guided for sure. She's got fairies all around her. The fairies are trying to light her way at her feet. They're up in front of her face, trying to show her stuff. And she is holding a mask. This is you making that decision to take off that mask and let this person know how you feel. That you're longing for them, that you want this back. You want to go back in that direction. Okay, what else are we clarifying, angels? So that is, I'm sorry, because we clarified the whole row, it's about releasing. Part of your overall energy is releasing, remember? So you needing to release that information. No more containing, no more concealing. It's about needing to release. But it's all in divine timing, too. The releasing is in divine timing. Okay, so what else are we clarifying here, angels? The Ten of Cups. Okie doke. Oops. Wow, the Ten of Cups clarified by the Ten of Wands right above the Ten of Swords. You have got it going on, Leo. Look at her. She is literally carrying the world on her back. You keeping this a secret. You've got the Moon card, right? So this is all about concealment. Again, secrets, concealment, uncertainty, unknowing. This is where you want to get to. You know this person is your ultimate happiness. And you want to get there, but you're not there. Whatever situation you're in right now, whatever is going on, whatever is going through your mind, it's creating such a burden, and it's such a heavy weight. It's a load. It's a heavy load. It's weighing you down, to say the least. Seven of Cups. Notice the two people on this edge, whatever they're on. They're on a cliff, an edge, whatever. And they've got all these cups leading up to where they're standing. And he's got a map. He's looking at the map thinking, how the hell did we get here? She's pointing up there. Well, that's where I want to go. And in the meantime, you've got a castle on one side, a castle on the other side of them. You've got the one up in the air. She wants that one. He's trying to figure out how they got here. And how do we get where we want to go? So this is the burden. You know what you want. You want this happiness. You want this, the emotional abundance that you had with this person before. You want that back. Those of you in a relationship that want to stay there, those of you that don't, same thing. You want that emotion back with this person, whoever it is for you. You just don't know how to get there. You don't know. You don't know how you got. Those of you in a relationship, you don't know how you got to this place in the relationship, and you want to be here. Those of you that are in a relationship that you're not happy in, and you want to be with this other person, and you know that's your wish fulfillment, your emotional fulfillment, you don't know how to get there. You don't. How did this not work out? It was so good. How did I let that go? How did it get away from me? How do I get back to it? That's what's going on there. What else are we clarifying, angels? Ten of Swords, okay. I was shown the Four of Wands, but then taken away from it. So I don't know if we'll be going back there or not, but Ten of Swords. Temperance, which is the Patience card in this deck. This is all about your guides, the divine, working on things behind the scenes. This is the alchemy of it all. This is balance, patience, allowing. Just look at her. She's just being. There's all this going on around her. She's even got a dragon trying to distract her with jewels down here, but she's focused on the yin and yang symbol because she knows that she has to find the balance in order to move forward. She cannot stay in this Ten of Swords place trying to keep everything afloat because it's too painful. It's too painful for her to stay there. So you need to get to this place of just being and allowing the universe to do what it does best, and that's work things out for your highest good in the background. And be patient because, again, it's all about divine timing. Page of Pentacles. This is when it becomes the manifested state. This is when you apologize, go to this person, tell them what you're thinking, what you're feeling. It's about the manifested form, okay? And it is in message form. It's communication because the pages are messengers. And you've got another owl. You're going to be gifted with the knowledge and the wisdom of the timing, right? It's coming out with the Temperance card, the Be Patient card. You're going to be gifted with the when and the how. Okay, what are we clarifying now, angels? Queen of Swords, okay. Oh boy, those were stuck together. Oh boy. This is why this was Four of Wands was pointed out to me, but then I was taken away from it. I didn't need to clarify it because it's coming out on top of the Queen of Swords. This is taking that leap of faith, speaking your truth, communicating. Look at all of these creatures here. They are definitely, very definitely taking that leap. One of them has not taken it yet. It's in sequence here, right? So this is the divine timing. Everything is in sequence. And you have to wait. You have to wait for it. It's not the right time for this yet. So you go from the Seven of Swords, concealing something, to reaching that place of just not fretting, not being anxious or stressed, just being, and allowing the universe to do its thing, allowing the release to take place. And then you'll be guided into this communication place that takes you to that reunion or union, whatever, the communication toward the union or reunion. Nine of Wands. This is a card of, again, steps. You've taken the 8 steps to get to the 9th wand. The 9th wand is the final wand. That takes you to completion. And although you're exhausted from this Ten of Swords, this trying to keep everything afloat and conceal and contain things, you're exhausted when you reach this point. But Spirit's message here with the Nine of Wands is you do have the strength to take that final step. You do have in you what is necessary to take that final step to fulfillment and communicate what it is you need to communicate, what you've been concealing. And you're going to take that leap. Persevere is the meaning behind the Nine of Wands. So are we clarifying anything else, angels? Transformation. I don't know why, I just needed to look at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Cups. Intuition. And that could be your person. That would be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So the transformation card. A break. That for some of you, and again, please do not leave a partnership because you think this guidance here is for you to break up with somebody or leave a partnership or a situation. This is for those of you who already know that where you're at isn't working and you are longing for somebody else from the past. The transformation, the release, is that partnership. It is the separation. It's walking away from what isn't working, what you know isn't working. So like I said, if you're in a relationship and you know it's working and it's wonderful, you just want to get back to that old way of feeling with this person from the beginning. This is not what's happening to you. You could be a little heartbroken because it's not where it used to be. You're missing it. It could be for those of you that are in a good relationship, separation due to work. It's about taking a break from each other. Maybe you're just in that place where you want to work through this, but you just need a break. For others of you, it is an actual break in a partnership or a relationship. It's an ending. Because something is coming back around, something else that was believed to be dead. Now, for those of you in a good relationship, you just want to take it back to where it was emotionally at an earlier point in time, it is going to come back around to that. You will have that, but you need to take this break first. Or maybe it's some kind of a separation due to work or, you know, where you're living. I don't know, but it's not a break up. It's just a break. And that's what's going to bring this back around for you. Those of you that are longing for that past person and you know you have to walk away and you need to end this current situation, that is going to take you back. It's going to bring it around. The Judgment card is all about the phoenix rising from the ashes. So in other words, death, dead. It's dead, it's buried, it's over, it's done. This is something that you're believing is not going to come back to life, but it does. But you have to walk away first. You have to walk away from either a situation that you're in or the fact that you're concealing and hiding your true feelings. If you're single and watching this, it's just about you communicating those feelings to that person that you haven't been communicating with for a while. You're needing to release that, okay? Is that everything? No, I need one more card on transformation. Okay, one more card. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. It's reciprocity. It's equal give and take. So if you're in a relationship that you want to take back to that old way of feeling, it's all about it's balance. It's equal give and take. If you're giving a lot in the relationship, you need to back that off a bit. You need to allow that person the room to give to you. If you're doing all the taking, the opposite. You need to start giving some. You need to get into that flow, right? For those of you that are single or know you need to leave a situation or a partnership to go on to a different one, reciprocity. Whoever this is, it's reciprocated, okay? Okay, are we done now, angels? Yep. Bottom of the deck. And part of your overall energy as well now is the Nine of Cups. So you have the 9 and the 10 of Cups. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Underneath the 9 is the 10. You all, no matter what situation you're in, are headed for wish fulfillment. And, well, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups again, you definitely are headed toward wish fulfillment on an emotional level. This is going to be so totally, it just does not get any better emotionally. It just doesn't. Wow. Okay, let's get a Wisdom of the Oracle card for you. Okay, oops. Breathe. Yep, because that's what I've been feeling with the energy in this spread. Breathe, just breathe. There's just so much going on here. Energetically, it's moving incredibly fast. It feels a little bit chaotic for me, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. But just breathe. I'm going to hold it up in front of the camera here for you because I'm going to read it from the book. It'll give you something to look at while I'm reading. There you go. Card number 29 as well, everyone. 29 breaks down to an 11, which is a mirroring number. So you're likely looking at your twin. Okay, 29 is right here. The essential meanings is, or are, wow, patience. That's incredible because you've got patience here, you've got temperance here, and now you're hearing it with the breathed card. This is all in divine timing, divine guidance and divine timing, okay? Patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. I'm going to read the relationship message. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. Whoa. Whoa. That was incredible. That was perfect. It couldn't have been a better card for you in this situation, Leo. It's just the perfect card. Okay, what else are we going to get? Let's get a Synchronicity Oracle. Long-term relationship. 10 of Pentacles, right? 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This is a marriage. This is, those of you that are single, you know who you want to marry. Those of you that are in a partnership that you want out of to move toward that person you're longing for, that's the person you know you want to be in a long-term relationship. You want to marry them, spend the rest of your life with them. Those of you that are in a relationship that you don't want out of, you don't need out of, this is the direction you want it to go in. You don't want it to end. You want it to last forever. But you know that there's work that needs to be done there because you got to get it back to that place of caring and giving and, you know, not so much of just always giving, but also receiving. The reciprocity. So now we're going to get a card from Just Ask Oracle. Okay. Get grounded. And that's something the Queen of Pentacles represents as well, right? She's a very grounded individual, and that's why she is jammed into this enormous tree trunk. See that? Nothing is going to knock her over. She is completely grounded, completely. And that's what you're being asked to do as well. Get grounded. While you're waiting, while you're being patient, while you're moving slowly, just get grounded and let it move in the direction it needs to move in. So I want to ask your guides and spirit, the angels, what it is that you need to or can do, be, think, and or feel to move through this and get to where you want to be for your highest good. I'm going to do that in the extended. There will be a link right above my finger here. There will be one below. Those of you that are going over, I'll see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.